Hi, my name is Liz Crokin. It is February 18th, 2017. I am an advocate for sexual assault and rape victims, and I'm also a journalist. I should have made this video a while ago, and I'm kicking myself in the butt that I didn't, but better late than never. I'm making this video because I believe that my life is being threatened, and I feel that I am in danger and I'm unsafe. So I'm making this video as an insurance policy. As most of you know, I'm a journalist as well, and I started covering this extremely crazy presidential election last summer. I believe it was in July when I posted my first article on this election. However, it wasn't until about a month before Election Day that I covered an extremely scandalous and explosive corruption story involving Hillary Clinton and her campaign. And the gist of the story was that her campaign was systematically stealing from some of her poorest donors in massive amounts. I mean, we're talking some of these banks got up to 100 phone calls a day from disgruntled Hillary Clinton supporters who had their bank cards illegally overcharged multiple times. This story, I had on the record and off the record sources back up these claims. I talked to people at multiple banks in the fraud departments. I'm talking about sources within some of the biggest US banks in the country. And to this day, I have never been challenged on the story. Hillary Clinton herself and no one from the campaign has questioned my story or challenged it in any way, shape, or form. The story went viral. It got about 1 million hits on the Observer website. It was shared hundreds and hundreds of thousands of times on social media. No one in the mainstream media covered it, though, of course, because we all know that the mainstream media was aligned and in cahoots with Hillary Clinton and did everything they could to try to get her elected. But it was shared all over social media by more conservative outlets. And after this story broke, I started receiving threats. I was intimidated. I had all my social media accounts messed with. I believe that there was a force trying to physically harm me and someone that I care about a lot. And I felt that my life was in danger then. So I backed off from doing the more explosive corruption stories for a while. As we all know, Trump got elected into office. And since he was elected, I've gotten really involved in researching Pizzagate and Pedogate and these high-profile pedophile rings. As most of you know, I was the victim of sex crimes, and I have made it my goal and my purpose in life to help other people who have been victims of rape, sexual assault, child sexual abuse, any kind of sex crimes. I've been personally touched by the horrors of a sex crime, and I want to do everything within my power that I can do to help other people who have been through similar horrors, especially children. As most of you know, I have been posting on my social media a lot about these pedogate stories and a lot about these recent sex trafficking busts involving children. And just to give you a frame of reference, since Trump was elected into office, in 26 short days, there was about 1,400 people arrested for sex trafficking in 26 days on United States soil. Now compare that to how many arrests there were in the entire year in 2014, and it's about 400. Make no mistake, this is not a coincidence. It's no accident that all of these arrests are happening now that Trump's in office and there's a new regime in control. So to bring you up to speed, what happened to me recently, about a week ago, I got asked to be involved in a project with some really major government whistleblowers, talking about child sex trafficking, Pedogate, and Pizzagate. I met with 2 people involved with this project. They had suspicions that they were being followed. And right after I met with this couple and agreed to participate in this project that I believe is so important, I had something extremely horrible happen to me that was extremely frightening. And without giving away too many details, let's just say that I was roughed up and I have bruises like this all over my body to prove it. So again, I am making this video because I want people to know that I am not suicidal. I do not take drugs. There is no reason why I should be found dead from a suicide. I love my life. I just had a wonderful victory in my case and got justice that I had been seeking for 4 years. And I have a wonderful family that supports me and a wonderful support group. So I want everyone to know that I am not suicidal, and I am simply posting this video for my safety.